Hey there, everyone. Welcome to LearnEnglishPodcast.com. I'm Wason, your friendly English teacher with many years of teaching under my belt. Hi, Lydia. Our listeners keep telling me their minds buzz with English thoughts, yet their tongues lock up. Today, can we unpack why that freeze happens and map out a road back to confident conversation?
Absolutely, Wason. Hello, friends. I'm Lydia, your co-host for this fun and enlightening journey. The phenomenon is so common that linguists nickname it the thinking trap. Your brain translates ideas from your native language, double-checks grammar, hunts vocabulary, then, boom, the perfect moment to speak is gone, leaving awkward, frustrating silence behind. It's exhausting.
So our mission is crystal clear. Teach students to switch off translation mode and switch on speaking mode. Before tactics, could you paint a quick picture of what thinking directly in English actually feels like compared with mental translation? Listeners need that contrast.
Sure thing. When you think directly in English, sentences pop up ready-made, like icons on your phone's home screen. There's no double-click into another app, meaning your first language, to retrieve content. Words flow smoother, and your attention can focus on emotion, emphasis, or humor.
That reminds me of Maria, my morning student. She writes stellar essays, yet when I casually ask, "How was your weekend?" she freezes. I told her, "Stop waiting for perfect grammar. Start sharing imperfect stories." That permission alone unlocked full paragraphs within weeks.
Exactly, because fluency behaves like a sport. Basketball players dribble until reflex takes over. They don't diagram each bounce. For language, your mouth is the muscle, and every sentence you speak, even ugly ones, strengthens coordination between brain rhythm and vocal movement.
Listeners might wonder, why not simply translate faster? My answer: translation builds two obstacles: time delay and mental fatigue. Direct English thinking demolishes both, leaving energy for gestures, natural pronunciation, and, most importantly, genuine connection with whoever you're chatting with.
Let's demonstrate. Imagine I say, "I went to the store to buy strawberries." If you translate that line by line from Vietnamese, your thoughts climb a staircase. But when the sentence appears natively in English, you zip down an elevator, fast, effortless, confident.
Wonderful analogy. All right, we've defined the trap and the elevator. Time for the rescue toolkit. Strategy 1. Narrate your life out loud. While brushing teeth, say, "I am brushing my teeth carefully," or "The mint flavor feels refreshing." Mundane moments become spontaneous speaking drills.
Strategy 2 is shadowing. Pick a short clip with native speakers. News, sitcom blooper, music video intro. Listen, pause, imitate every sound, intonation, and even facial expression. You're basically borrowing their muscular choreography until it becomes your own signature dance.
Strategy 3. My favorite gadget: recording yourself. Talk for 2 minutes about yesterday's dinner, hit play, and observe pacing, pronunciation, fillers like Instead of self-loathing, treat the playback as game film review. Athletes watch replays. Speakers should too. Progress follows.
Strategy 4 harnesses technology. Apps such as Elsa Speak or AI chatbots give instant pronunciation scores and simulate dialogues without judgmental eyebrows. They're open 24 hours, perfect for night owls or early birds craving extra verbal reps before sunrise.
Strategy 5. Daily speaking challenges. Assign yourself one fresh scenario each morning. Ordering tacos, explaining viral memes, asking for a refund. Speak it, record it, refine it. One focused theme per day builds muscle memory far quicker than random chatter.
Speaking of themes, let's demo a quick cafe role play. I'll start. Good morning. What can I get you? Now, listeners, pause and answer. Hi, may I have a large cappuccino with oat milk, please? Congratulations, you just practiced polite request intonation live.
Nice. Many learners still feel grammar anxiety. Here's the mindset reboot. Communication first, perfection later. If you say, I go store yesterday, meaning arrives. Native speakers will usually assist, not mock you, because effort signals respect. Confidence blossoms from imperfect seeds.
Exactly. Remember toddlers? They butcher verb tenses daily, yet families cheer. Adopt the toddler mindset. Mistakes are adorable stepping stones, not embarrassing potholes. Every slip nudges your neural network toward correct patterns. Silence teaches nothing except continued hesitation. Speak boldly. Speak.
Quick breather. You're watching a video from LearnEnglishPodcast.com. If our tips help, smash the like button so the algorithm spreads confidence to more learners worldwide. Listeners deserve solutions.
3 primary blocks exist: perfectionism, accent shame, and cruel self-talk. Cure perfectionism with progress journals. Cure accent shame by exposing your ears to diverse Englishes: Australian, Nigerian, Irish. Silence the inner critic with positive affirmations before each speaking session. Empower your psyche.
Speaking of affirmations, here's one to recite daily. I don't need perfect words. I need brave words. Whisper it. Shout it. Write it on sticky notes. Repetition digs confidence grooves in the brain, making future speech inevitable rather than optional.
Another underrated tactic: slow down. Fluency isn't a race. Pause for commas, stretch vowels, breathe between ideas. Listeners remember clarity, not speed. Barack Obama pauses. So can you. Control shows mastery, and control emerges from deliberate, slightly slower delivery practice. Try it tonight.
Let's celebrate a success story. Carlos, an engineer from Brazil, recorded 2-minute voice journals every sunrise. After 30 consistent days, his hesitation shrank. Jokes surfaced naturally, and co-workers invited him to present in English during meetings. Daily reps pay dividends.
Exactly. Fluency is agricultural. Plant seeds, water daily, wait patiently. Skip watering for a week and the growth wilts. So schedule speaking like brushing teeth, non-negotiable, tiny, but repeated. Consistency converts wishful thinking into actual habit loops. Your future self will applaud.
Let's equip listeners with specific tech. Could you list your personal top 3 applications and why they stand out, Lydia? People drown in app stores. They need curated picks, not endless scrolling distractions. Practicality matters more than fancy interfaces.
My trio: Elsa Speak for pinpoint pronunciation feedback, Hello Talk for live language exchanges with friendly strangers, and plain voice memos for daily self-analysis. Combine them with YouTube's playback speed control, and you own a cost-effective, portable language gym accessible anytime. No excuses remain.
Fantastic lineup. Listeners, pick one tool today and master its workflow before downloading a second. Depth beats breadth. Over-collecting apps often morphs into procrastination, masquerading as preparation. An easy trap for enthusiastic learners. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay vocal. Always.
Speaking of discipline, integrate English into existing routines. Commute, narrate traffic, cooking, explain the recipe in English, folding laundry, describe garment colors and textures. Habit stacking removes friction, turning practice into background music rather than an extra chore. Effortless immersion rocks.
Quick vocabulary hack: label objects mentally: phone, charger, window, mug. Then build micro questions. Where's my charger? Answer: it's beside the mug. This drills prepositions plus nouns simultaneously, expanding automatic recall without tedious flashcard sessions. Tiny moments yield massive gains over months.
Let's layer usage examples. Take the verb hesitate. Question: do you hesitate before public speaking? Answer: yes, but breathing exercises reduce my hesitation. Creating paired Q&A sentences cements meaning, context, and pronunciation in one efficient drill. Repeat aloud for extra retention.
Another word: smoothly. Ask, how did your meeting run? Answer: everything went smoothly because I rehearsed beforehand. Notice how adverb placement sounds natural. Practice crafting similar dialogues with new vocabulary: practical, memorable, and immediately transferable to workplace conversations. Consistency wins.
Time for active participation. Listeners, describe what you did last night in 3 English sentences out loud right now. No pausing for perfect verbs. Just speak. We'll give you 5 seconds of silence. Ready, set, talk, and truly own the moment.
Welcome back. Even if you stumbled, you've broken the silence barrier, which is gigantic. Celebrate that micro win with a fist pump, because confidence builds from a stack of tiny victories, not one mythical flawless performance. Momentum loves celebration, always.
Let's zoom out and identify the 3 biggest bottlenecks once again: over-reliance on translation, paralyzing fear of mistakes, and irregular speaking practice. Break any one of those chains and fluency accelerates. Break all 3 and you'll sound unstoppable. The choice is yours.
Quick statistic for motivation: speaking just 5 minutes daily equals over 30 hours of vocal practice yearly. Imagine what 30 classroom hours cost, and realize you can create that value alone, for free, with toothbrush, steering wheel, or frying pan as audience.
Brilliant perspective. Also remember, grammar books are reference tools, not parachutes. Learn the rule, then shut the book and vocalize it in sentences until muscle memory takes control. Silent reading may file information. Only speaking surfaces retrieval speed. Speak loud. Learn faster.
Reflecting on Carlos again, he didn't wait for weekends to binge study. He stacked 2 minutes after brushing his teeth each dawn. That micro-ritual rewired not only fluency, but self-identity, from hesitant observer to active English communicator. Small rituals reshape reality.
Let's compile an 8-step roadmap. Listeners can screenshot later. Identify the thinking trap. Cultivate direct English thoughts. Narrate daily routines. Shadow natives. Record and review. Exploit technology aids. Role-play scenarios. And track progress with kind self-reflection. Follow these, and fluency follows you.
Roadmap received. To finish sharpening skills, could you guide listeners through a miniature pronunciation drill, Lydia? Please craft a sentence loaded with the troublesome trio, teach, R, and L, so their tongues practice gymnastics, not gymnastics only, but graceful articulation. Ready?
Try this. The thoughtful traveler really loves thrilling roller coasters. Say it slowly twice, then increase speed while keeping the airy, R-rounded L light. Record yourself, compare versions, and notice measurable improvement within minutes. Instant satisfaction fuels longer practice streaks. Powerful, right?
Powerful indeed. Pronunciation drills highlight another lesson. Isolate, then integrate. Strengthen individual sounds. then slide them back into full sentences, everyday conversations, interviews, or even spontaneous storytelling during a live stream. Layered practice cements long-term permanence and boosts clarity.
Quick motivation injection. Native speakers admire effort. I once ordered sushi in broken Japanese. The chef smiled ear to ear. Similar goodwill awaits you when you attempt English abroad, so trade fear for curiosity and watch doors open. People feel honored.
Great point. Language is a bridge, not an exam. Even if the planks creak, the bridge still carries meaning across. The only real failure is never stepping onto the boards. So lace up. Take that first conversational step. Courage counts.
As we glide toward the finish line, let's spotlight the common myth that you need a native partner to progress. In truth, mirrors, microphones, and imagination form an excellent practice trio if human partners aren't available daily. Resourcefulness wins.
Recap time. Grab that screenshot tool. Our 8-step blueprint. 1. Spot the thinking trap. 2. Think in English. 3. Narrate routines. 4. Shadow audio. 5. Record and review. 6. Leverage tech. 7. Role play daily. 8. Celebrate mistakes enthusiastically. Success follows structure.
Keep that list visible on your phone lock screen or study desk. Checking boxes feels rewarding and builds neurochemical momentum. Dopamine loves completed tasks. Translate that momentum into spoken sentences, and little victories snowball into fluid conversations. Make habits tangible.
Before we summarize, quick mid-roll reminder that you're still tuned to LearnEnglishPodcast.com. If this content fuels your progress, hit like and share with a friend stuck in silent mode. Sharing knowledge multiplies motivation. Community matters.
Now, a lightning summary of today's teaching points. The problem is translation delay. The solution is direct English thinking. Tools include narration, shadowing, recording, apps, and role plays. Mindset demands acceptance of mistakes, slowed pacing, and consistent micro-practice. That's the formula.
Think of these elements as puzzle pieces. Alone, each piece looks random, but assemble them daily, and suddenly the picture of fluent you emerges. The transformation feels gradual until one day someone says, "Wow, your English sounds natural." Anticipate that compliment.
Final encouragement. Record a short voice memo immediately after this episode. Don't overthink. Press record, speak for 60 seconds about your lunch plans, press stop, smile, and save it. That micro action turns raw knowledge into living skill, instantaneously. Magic begins.
All right, Lydia, we're at the finish line. Listeners crave next steps. Could you deliver our signature subscription call plus one last motivational spark so they leave this video buzzing with purpose and eager to practice out loud? Thanks.
With pleasure. Friends, if today's strategies lit a fire, smash subscribe and ring the bell on LearnEnglishPodcast.com for weekly speaking workouts. Share your first voice memo experience in the comments. Remember, don't just think in English, speak it every single day. See you soon.
Quick granular recap before we let you go. Step 1. Spot the urge to translate and label it aloud. That's the trap. Step 2. Answer simple questions without planning. Start ugly, polish later. Step 3. Schedule those 5-minute daily voice drills. No excuses.
Step 4. Pick one pronunciation hurdle each week, maybe TH sounds, and attack it with shadowing plus recordings. Step 5. Role-play common scenarios like job interviews or airport security until phrases feel automatic. Mastery loves repetition more than talent loves laziness. Keep hammering.
Step 6. Cultivate a growth mindset. View errors as educational chalk marks, not permanent stains. Step 7. Track wins in a notebook because visible progress fuels discipline. Finally, Step 8. Engage with community for accountability and inspiration when motivation dips.
Challenge time. Within 24 hours, upload a 1-minute English story to any platform, Instagram, Facebook, or our comment thread using hashtag #JerkSpeakNotThink. Tag us so we can cheer you on. Public commitments spike. Follow-through rates by almost 70% according to psychology studies.
Remember, the journey from silent thinker to confident speaker isn't mystical. It's mechanical. Thoughts, tongue, air, sound. Repeat the cycle daily, and fluency emerges. Smash subscribe to learnenglishpodcast.com, ring the bell, and join us for next week's fresh drills. Bye-bye.